Greetings, everybody! I am the Starving Martian, and today we're going to be taking a look at Neural Root Serleena from the Men in Black 2 toy line put out by Hasbro. And this came out obviously to coincide with the MIB 2 movie. This figure was released in the year 2002, and we've covered a number of Men in Black figures and accessories on this channel, but so far very few from the movie MIB 2. This is only the second one. I've also taken a look at the rather impressive 12-inch Agent J, but as far as standard size action figures go, this is the first one from that line we're looking at, and that's because they tend to be extremely expensive on the secondary market. Which is kind of funny because, you know, back in the day, you could barely give these things away. Most of the samples I come across in my travels have discount stickers on them that sadly no longer apply. So, anywho, this is Serleena. She is the main villain, the main antagonist of the movie Men in Black 2. And she comes to Earth searching for the Eye of Sauron or something like that, and she ends up tangling with J and K, and she's got a past with K and possibly a past with Z too, although he would deny it. Anyway, so in the movie, Serleena is a alien root vegetable vine thing that's able to mimic the human form, and so she's a shapeshifter, she's a shape changer, but she more or less just stays in the one form throughout the course of the movie, that being a Victoria's Secret model. So they went ahead and made the action figure. I guess they were thinking, well, you know, Victoria's Secret model just doesn't look alien-y. She's got vine things too, right? Well, why don't we do something with that? And so astute viewers might note that this looks almost nothing like the Serleena in the actual film. In the movie, she does like turn her fingers into vines sometimes and stretch them around, but yeah, never anything quite this grotesque. It's an interesting look, and you can see her actually doing this in the film. Unfortunately, as far as action figures go, it means you're stuck with a character that's always got these big green arms and legs. So let me pull the camera back a little bit, get you a better full body shot of Serleena. Alright, now she got these big root feet, you can see there. And you would think that would give her some stability, but even so, unless you position her legs just perfectly, she's rather easy to knock over. And a lot of female action figures have this problem where they just mold them in a certain pose that I guess they think looks sexy or something. I don't know. And because of that, it's very hard to get them to stand. Half of them have high heels too. That never helps. So here's her lovely face. Get out of the shadows a little bit. There you go. She's got a nice little necklace going on there too. You guys, you are looking at her necklace, right? Nice necklace. Coming around to her back, you can see she got these vines coming up her back there, and these just peg on with one simple peg, so you can rotate them around. If you want them sticking down that way, you can pull them off entirely if you just don't like the look. See, let's do that. See? And there, now she can pass as human. Or maybe not. See, that's what I was talking about. No, she's not going to stand for us anymore, is she? Well, what if I put your vines back on? Will that adjust your weight and help you stand a little more? Never, ever tell a woman she has to adjust her weight. They don't like that. They also don't like standing. Serleena Yep. There we go. Now, accessories. The Men in Black 2 action figure line came with some pretty good accessories and a good number of them. So, we'll put her to the side. She comes with a little henchman. This is Cricket Warrior. Cricket Warrior is interesting because as far as I can tell, he was not in the movie. If he was, I didn't see him. And I've seen MIB 2 more times than I care to tell you. It's a movie that gets a lot of hate, and it's not as good as the first, but it's still enjoyable. But Cricket Warrior, I don't think appeared in the film. Please tell me if I am wrong. It's happened once or twice before. But most of the other tiny alien accessories that came with the figures were actually in the movie. So I wonder if I missed Cricket Warrior somehow, or if he was supposed to be in the film. Maybe there was production art of him, but he never made it into the final thing. But basically, he's a big cricket. He's got some, I don't know, icicles jutting out of the back of his knees there. He's got angry red eyes. He's got 2 guns, one of which he uses to stand. And there they are. Aren't they a cute pair? Alright, so aside from Cricket Warrior, she also comes with a Series 6 deatomizer. And this, my friends, is the Series 6 deatomizer with lights and sounds. And surprisingly, being that this is from 2002, the lights and sounds still work on this thing. Now from the this side here, you can see that this is an MIB prototype. So yeah, the Series 6 has not made its way to all the agents yet. But unfortunately, before any of our good guys can get their... Hey, somebody took out Serleena. Movie over. Lean your back a little. Before any of the good guys can take out this MIB prototype, she seems to have corrupted it somehow, because when you fire the MIB prototype Series 6 deatomizer, this is what happens. Yeah, I get vines popping out of there. That's weird. You would think the power of the deatomizer would, I don't know, deatomize those vines? Let's take a look at that again with the lights off. Ooh, spooky. Alright, so you see the core in there lights up. It makes an odd gurgly bathroom sound for whatever reason. And there it is. Now, she doesn't hold it very well. You can kind of wrap her viney fingers around it a bit. Come on. Balance it in her vines. And there. She took out her own minion. But it's a nice accessory. It's a fun piece to have. So, let's take a look at posability. Now, the arms can come up and down. They rotate. You get a good range of motion on the arms. The one hand here. See? Open it, close it. She's got Kung Fu grip. Oh! Legs can rotate out and up. But again, they don't get like a good sitting position because it's in that stupid, stupid way they like to put the ladies' legs in these toys. And the head does not. Actually, it does. Look at that. I'm a liar. The head rotates. It gets blocked a little by the vines, but you can remove those. So, thought that was molded in. Alright, so size-wise, I was a little surprised. I thought she was going to be smaller. I thought she was going to be like in the 3-inch figure line, which she is not. She's more of a 5-inch figure. So here's a 3.5-inch Terminator. And you can see she towers above him. And she's going to move as soon as I move him. No, I thought she was going to fall. Huh. So she does not scale with your Star Wars, your G.I. Joes, anything like that. However, if you have some of the old Batman Returns figures, she scales well with those. She is with the World's Ugliest Robin. This one I particularly like. Here she is with a World of Nintendo Samus. Yeah, I can see that battle going down. As far as Men in Black figures go and how she would scale with them, it's hard to tell. She's too small to scale well with the figures from the first movie line. And I don't have any other figures from this line to show you off. She might scale with the MIB 3 figures, but those are getting kind of expensive and hard to find. I don't know. Here she is with a Burger King Agent J. A bit taller than him. That doesn't really work very well. You know what she does scale well with, which is kind of odd? Come here. There she is with Edgar. Alien terrorist Edgar, who we've taken a look at before. And I think that actually scales pretty good. Of course, Edgar didn't scale with anything in his toy line, so I guess it makes sense. And just for kicks, let's take out Agent K from Edgar's guts. And now he can cower in front of Serleena. No, Miss Serleena, please don't. Oh, pathetic. Alright. And a quick look at her package before we go. Why not? We got the time. So, if you were purchasing a Men in Black 2 action figure back in the day, this is what you'd be looking at. And as I told you, this was marked down to $2.98, new lower price. I wish I had found her for that. I paid like 10 times that much for her. But it's the only Serleena figure you're ever going to find, so what you going to do? Try me. You like me. And then the back of the package shows off the figure and the accessories and some of the other figures in the line. And I have seriously got to get my hands on Sleeble and Geeble. That is an awesome looking set. And if I ever do, you guys will be the first to know. Booyah. So, that is Serleena from the Men in Black 2 action figure line. Hardly a perfect toy, but she's got her good points. And as I said, she's the only Serleena you're going to find. She's a unique character, a unique figure. And I'd say if you find her at a good price, if you're an MIB enthusiast, go ahead and pick her up. But just know what you're getting. It's a figure that's inaccurate to the movie, that comes with an accessory she can't hold, and a minion who wasn't in the film, and she doesn't stand well on her own. If you can look past all of that, there's a lot of good things to be found in this Serleena figure, so go ahead and grab yourself one. I actually got mine off of Amazon. Usually I find better deals for collectibles on eBay, but it was Amazon this time that allowed me to purchase the Serleena. She was in the $30 range, and I believe there was one more as of when I picked her up. So go ahead, take a look, see if she's still there. And until then, this has been the Starving Martian, reminding everybody once again to keep watching the skies. Yeah. And also to buy action figures that actually stand on their own. Later.